That was the issue. This table might not be it. Let's make sure this is working. Yep. What the fuck happened to this table? Don't want that. No, if it didn't show on stream, it was 106.81. Lost $1 so far.
Now, how are you going to deliver? You know that ice cream company rolled?
Yeah.
DoorDash is delivering rolled.
I mean, they
How?
just, well, because
It's going to be melted.
the terms of service are just basically that they go and get it. Transport is not a liability. That's actually in the TOS.
But, like, why would you even order that?
People are dumb.
Oh, that's true.
Might put up 350s. There's a lot of games going, so that and 5 or 6 10 and L's would be pretty good. I think this is the table I really wanted to get on. We're gonna sit here. It's not the greatest seat, but it's okay. So top 3 are 50 and L. Wow. Why are there so many people sitting out here? I definitely don't want to play short-handed on a short money table. Like, that's not the thing. Mm-hmm. 10 and 0. What's up, DeBoss? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and 3-bet that. Yep, we moved up, playing 50 and L. That's the thing, there was gap. We couldn't go from 10 to 20. This is what I'm saying, like, that was the issue. So, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you're going to play, that's very tempting, but no. You know, if you're going to play 10 and L, you know, the natural next step is 20, but there's just not enough games going. So that's why it takes that much longer. That's kind of an issue when he calls. I think we check. Sometimes there's draws. There are a lot of sets. I don't know how many kings there are. Really? So 5-8, 9-8, King 8. Okay. Interesting. So just top pair retarded, huh? Okay. That's fun. I should have just went for it. God damn it. is annoying. Fold this, fold that. Dun, 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 dun. Getting 3-bet by the interesting player, I think, is fine. He's just going to bet anyway. Yeah, okay. I don't mind losing a little because it'll mean a lot later. It's fine by me.
What did I just watch? I just sent it to you.
Mm-hmm. Can make these a little smaller. Check down is fine. I think I know who the targets are. Yeah, that looks better. I think that's all right. Yeah, that's okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10 and L's and 3 50s. So a lead out is dumb, but because of the player behind, we're going to call, or we're going to fold. Because when he calls, it's pretty much bad for all bluffs. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. All right, those checkdowns ain't bad. I think this is one we can actually bet. Right about there. Yep. Okay. Ugh. It's exactly the kind of dumb bet that somebody with an ace would make. I love these little fucking opens. So, got a 6. I think right about there is fine. I think that's just betting and protecting, I think, is important there. There's just so many cards that are going to come off, they're going to fuck it up for me. Like any diamond, any 8, any card over a jack. It's kind of the worst. Okay. Those aren't red cards. Wow, there's a lot of shit going on here. Ooh, and I got aces on the big table. This is annoying. Nah, I'm gonna let it go. Focus on these aces. Player did limp out of first, or limp out of second, so we may see something here. Get called. There are some two-pair combos, but I think we just bet.
Uber driver asked me, "Do you have a man?" I said, "I am a man." He's been quiet ever since.
That's
He
funny.
ain't about to kidnap me.
I'm gonna go ahead and check. This is kind of interesting. There's a lot of king jack, 10 jack. Bets full pot. Okay. I mean, full pot bet. He should have something he wants to play. Right, king jack, right? Yeah, sucker. Fuck off. When you have all the equity in the world and top pair and then make a full pot bet and then get jammed on and don't know what the fuck to do. Oh, that's a nice one. Nobody would check ace king here. Hey, you're right. But I check aces. Like, and that's the thing, is that I know where he's at. I know where his equity's at. So I was checking literally for pot control. But he decided to get out of control and just fucking pot it, so. That's a pretty good one. And on the 50 and L, no less. Oh, what's the matter? You leaving, bro? No, you're reloading. Ooh, got a 9 on the other 50 and L. It's not the worst. It's not the best flop, honestly. Player leads at it. I think there's arguments for raising or calling. I'm just going to call in this case. 6 on the turn. It's one of those things where if he's got me beat, he's got me beat, but I kind of don't see him folding a hand that I don't beat. Question is, can I raise? Yeah, king, queen. He won the minimum. He won the absolute minimum. I think we're going to take this seat. Sit out this one, and we're going to get in this table in just a minute. Don't worry, I'll fix the size. It's the old double up and ditch. I mean, he really won the minimum there. And the thing is, if that board pairs at any point, I know I get it all. But he should have bet it so he could jam the river. Because honestly, when he jams river, it's kind of hard for me to fold a set there. Okay. But it is what it is. Small bet's fine. And we're going to fold and ditch that table. Okay. Kind of a brutal cooler there. Flop the 9 and he flops a straight. Ah. See a 3-bet. This player does love to 3-bet. This is kind of interesting. I'm going to get rid of it. I mean, I think this is kind of an early fold, but I think there's too much equity against us. Plus, we're playing for a dry side pot. Yeah, kings, right? Didn't seem right. Good fold. Like, I'd rather just be folding too early than too late. So, I kind of had that doubt in my mind when he rips it there. So, good fold. Love these limpers. I'm going to turn this light on. Wanted to see what he bet on the river. I mean, that's reasonable, but his turn bet is kind of small. His flop bet is kind of definitely small. I like that he bet right at it. All right. It's not a lot of limps, but that can be one of them. Yeah, that's fine. This is why there aren't a lot of limps, is because it kind of sucks when we call, because it's very hard to get action. But we're obviously not folding. It's not a great board for our friend. These players really only have one move, don't they? So this player limped, called my raise, and then check called on this flop. I'm going to check the turn. I don't think he folds a pair of tens here. Sevens. Wow. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Seeing a definite pattern where I need to just keep betting. Check the river. I might get a bluff out of this. I think on my nine's good a lot. Yeah. Wonder if he actually had a queen. Did he have a queen? Yeah, he did. Wow, he had a good queen too. That's crazy. I think I would have bet the turn if I was him. Just because, like, you're just letting me draw at a pretty jank flush for no reason. I don't know if this player ever had... Yeah, he just auto-folded. He's just always bluffing. Fun, fun. And there's still 2 more 50 NLs and 2 more 10 NLs, so we have a wealth of games to play. It's not a great raise. Yeah, I definitely got to pull the trigger more on the 50 NL. Like, I'm kind of like feeling it out, but I shouldn't be deviating that much from a plan, so because a call doesn't really tell you anything. All right, we're just going to call that for the same reason. We don't want to tell him anything.
Does each level play different?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, hopefully this guy is an ace because I made quads. If he has an ace and didn't bet it, it's he had pocket eights. Wow, that's how sticky this guy is. That's crazy. Board of 10-10 deuce ace 10. Bets the flop. Flush comes on the turn, and then calls the river after checking. I think we can bet small here and get good folds. Just gonna check this. Ooh, that's a great card on the turn. I think we bet. Kind of big. 2 pair. Think we're gonna go ahead and make the bluff. Get value over here now. If I'm beat, he'll let me know. We check. Made the straight. Way to go, bro. You won the minimum. Checking that straight is just retarded because if I'm betting, it's like, I mean, is he just afraid of the flush? I'm just trying to figure it out. What did this other guy have? Did he have some kind of weird 2 pair? Yeah, he raised me. Hilaire. That's a ridiculous raise. What happened here? Oh, wow. So it goes check, check on the flop, check, call on the turn, check, raise on the river for small. I think that's not exactly optimal. What is happening here? My man loves to squeeze. Really? Am I supposed to buy this every time he does it? The thing of it is, I'd have to jam now. This could be a learning experience. Hold. Nice! Oh, did you go to the well too much? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That water's poisoned. That's too bad. You got a tummy ache? That's too bad. Oh, you guys are so good with your big moves. Oh my god, it's so scary. Like you make these huge bets. Oh my god, it's so terrifying because anybody who had something really good on a flop would want to bet way too much for somebody to continue. That's what you want to do when you flop the nuts in poker. That's what you want to do. Is you just want to make sure everybody folds as soon as fucking possible. That's like always the goal. Look at this re-raise jam.
You're a re-raise jam. The way you said
I really am saying, like, look at this fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's how it sounded.
I've
never heard the term re-raise jam sound like such an insult.
I mean,
this re-raise jam.
You're not wrong. It was meant to be an insult. Again, I got a set of nines, and I can't, like, go to the house with it. Oh, god damn it. He bet so big on the turn, he fucked me.
Probably because you insulted him.
No, that's a different guy. Well, we're just going to take the double and ditch on this table. Sorry, fellas. Oh. Well, this guy, like every time somebody would raise and somebody would call, he would make these huge 3-bets. And so I called it with a pair of 7s, and then the flop comes out, and he just bets the full-on pot. And it's just like...
I'm going to start calling people re-raise. Look at this re-raise jam over here.
It's like saying mouth breather or something.
It's my new N-word.
It's your new N-word. Look at this fucking re-raise jam.
This way it's universal upon every ethnicity.
Some would say that word is too.
I agree, but this is even more acceptable. You fucking re-raise jam.
Fucking re-raise jam. That's gonna come up so much in our private life.
It's gonna come up so much. It's gonna be like ungulator jar.
Unguator jar. We're gonna be at the fucking grocery store. Somebody's not gonna know how to do the self-checkout. Look at this re-raise jam.
I'm probably gonna say it about some dude I'm gonna go see soon.
Right. He's kind of a re-raise jam, but you know, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Fucking re-raise jam.
These guys with too much money, not enough sense over here. It's re-raise jam.
I laughed too much. Made myself queasy.
At least you didn't make yourself queefy. Don't breathe through my jokes. Try not to laugh. That's a bad card. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I just got counterfeited. I don't know how often we get it here. I mean, I'm just going to let him keep betting and hopefully no ace comes off, and it should be good. I mean, yeah, he can have a set for sure. But, yeah. I thought about jamming it, but I really don't know if there's a point where he's supposed to call it. Well, he probably would, though. But I do respect the player, so... I probably should have raised the river. Dun, dun, dun. So I get 3-bet. It's kind of a good scenario when you have aces. I'm just going to 3x his bet exactly. I mean, he either goes with it here or he just never gives me another dime. That was easy. And drawing dead. Well, he's got 3 outs to a queen. But not that queen. That queen of clubs, that works for me. Way to go. I raise under the gun and you 3-bet from the button and I 4-bet. And the ace-king is a good idea. Hey. Can I sit at this one? Yes, I can. Very nice. Got another 50 in L. There we go. Any of my buddies on this one? Yeah, a couple of them. I think we'll just bet like we're protecting the queen. No, I don't need that table, thank you. Take longer. This guy's going to get himself busted real quick. Trust me on that. don't need much, but I need a little bit more equity than that. Do I want to defend? Ooh, I know you. I want to defend against you, that's for sure. Gut shot. 9s, 8s, and 4s are all good for me. 6s sometimes win the pot here. He's betting super small. I think we just call. Ace is a super bad card. He's a player who's very loose on other tables and very conservative on the big buys. So he kind of doesn't take it seriously when it's 10 and 20 and L. Of like taking so much from this dude. But the thing of it is, those habits kind of bleed over. I was noticing last night into his 50 and L. So it's not exactly disciplined. Yeah. Woof. That's not a great card. Not a great flop.
How uncomfortable was it to take that COVID test?
It wasn't bad. You just gotta make sure you do it right. I really don't think you. No. Check. Check. Oh, I didn't mean to get off that list. Damn. Nice. Yeah, we're going to kill this table. Get on this one. Fold. Can I? Oh, that's cut off right at the end. Okay. Oh, I can move these over. That's nice. See a raise. I think we want to 3-bet. I mean, I just saw limp, 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 and then I raised and then took it down, and then this player sees limp, he raises, and then I 3-bet second hand in a row. So he may overreact. Any limits on the 50 and L? Do you mean buy-in limit? What do you mean? So 265, donkey squeezer. All right, I fold. You mean the buy-in limit? I don't understand what the question is, Baus. That's not bad. Just going to go ahead and bet it. Gave it away on a timing tell. This is a check all day. I think we just bet this one as though we're protecting an overpair. If he jams, I can't fold, but my bet kind of makes that statement, so we're kind of leveraging on that. Only because he's so short. Hit the 1K, well done. Yeah, Rad. Did a little while ago.
You scared me when you called. I'm okay. I've been able to eat, but I just started feeling bad again right now. I was feeling great. And just right now I started feeling bad.
Yeah, that's the exclamation point CGC. That's for Cash Game Challenge. And exclamation point 10K for the current challenge. That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. I've gotten this guy before. So I think we're just going to get our value now and find out. Yeah.
Buddy, I think I'm having sympathy pains. I'm gonna need you to get your life together. Cause I can't do this.
Play bigger stakes now that you hit 1K. Yeah, we're playing up to 50 NL right now. And also we've added in tournaments and satellites and shorthanded tables. Hey, Tilted Aries, thank you very much, my man.
Thank you very much.
Very much. You subscribed for 6 months. I was reading it at the same time. Thank you, my brother. Always appreciated. Those subs really do keep me motivated. I have not hit many flops, man. Woof. I think we raise this one. Check. Spade in the turn is kind of interesting. I don't think we want to bet here because, like I say, this player is going to overprotect. It's fine. Check. I'm going to check this one. He checks. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Take it down. But yeah, so now I'm playing up to 50 NL. When I hit about 1,500 or so, I'll do 100 NL. And we'll go from there. 100 NL full ring, 50 NL 6 max when I hit about 1,600. Just because there's a little more variance in the 6 max and you have to play a little wider. I have a whole structure plan for it. Ooh, that's a lot of 3s on a 50 NL. Somebody bet. I should have led at it. I'm just kind of looking like I'm full of crap. I mean, he's going to draw. Yeah, he just made an embarrassment call. I think that's the best way to make money. I think if you just call there, you're going to get checked through the turn way too often. I like the check raise. It's kind of nice. Fold. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, god damn it. Get back on the table. 40, 50. 110. 180 out here? Yeah. Check. 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 No reason to bet, and we want to show down the ace-king. Oh, but he might have hit a queen or a jack. Yeah, he might have. But I wasn't paying him a dime. Double gutty. It's a limped pot. Now, is he supposed to have many hands? The problem is the rag ace, right? There are queen tens. I think I want to see this one. King jack, 2 pair. That's hilarious. So he underbet it when he was strong. Okay, good to know. It's worth the information. Where'd everybody go? Having fun. There's that sub. The queen's kind of good because it makes for chops. I think we want to go ahead and raise. Check it around. Oh, he hit the queen in the riv. He probably had it anyway, honestly. Queen high is probably good here, yeah. Just get a bit half pot at the top pair. Get called. He's not going to have a lot of flush draws. Could have some fours. Could have some deuces. There are 10 jack combos. I don't know if 10 jack doesn't raise here. Spade on the river. I don't think there's much reason to bet here. I don't know if he has 10 jack. I don't know if he's going to fold. I'm going to go ahead and bet. Sometimes he has jacks. Wow. That's kind of hilarious that he just called with the second nuts. I mean, I definitely think I'm supposed to bet it. That's really kind of dumb. I mean, I kind of offered him an okay price, but not a good one. I thought about checking the river. I even said I don't think there's much reason to bet here, but the problem is he can have some jacks. He can have some 10 jack. That might check down call. I mean, if he's going to play that soft, then yeah, he's going to definitely have some of those combinations of hands. So I like betting. It's annoying when that happens. Like, I can guarantee you I'm raising that river because there's really no combination of... there's, like... I raised. What am I going to have? Fours, deuces, sevens, tens? That's it. Like, it's really a good spot to raise the river because what am I going to have? And having the ace of spades betting the river makes even more sense. Haven't gotten 3-bet much, so this is kind of whatever. This guy coming in would be nice. No action. Did I just flop quads? This is the second time today I've made quads. I'm in last position, and there's 4 players in this pot with me. Man, if he's got aces, it's just too bad. Hold, please. Thank you. Yeah, you suck, bro. How many fucking buy-ins have I taken from you in this exact same manner? It's kind of hilarious. But I'll keep taking them. See, the problem is he's playing off of a tournament chart where if he gets 3-bet, he's going to be 4-betting more with the ace-queen. But the thing is, even on that tournament chart, you're going to 4-bet fold a ton. He doesn't have the last part of that chart in his head. He doesn't have the fold part. I think I want to call this one. Check. It's a loose call. I think we're going to go ahead and get some value here out of draws. And we're probably just going to check the river. Aces, what a fucking tool bag. See, that's what you win when you have aces. Like, what the fuck? You just think I'm just going to always bet the river? Bum, 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 bum. Have fun. Gee, you're playing fucking 50 and L. Why don't you actually like play it? This is what'll happen. Got shot. I think we just check. Sometimes we chop it up here. A lot of times we just lose to like a small pair. Jack, check twice. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Cold call. Ba, 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 ba. Wow, a tournament. What is going on here? So Geeter min raised and I 3-bet. Well, pot's over now. It's really interesting to me. The amount of things that come up. This is kind of shitty. Yeah. The queen's kind of shitty. I think it's one of those ones where there's just too many bad cards for the river for me. So if he had given up on the turn, I think I would have taken it, bluffed it. I'm just going to go ahead and bet. Right about there. Look at that 3. And this is the draw monkey, so I'm trying to bet it up to whatchamacallit, to get value. But I guess he actually had an ace. If I had thought of it that way, I would have checked it. But he's just such a, he's just always going to draw. So, and what aces does he have? I mean, does he really give up ace queen that easily? I don't think so. So, I don't think I'm getting a bet out of the turn. Let's see, it's some random 2-pair. Okay. I'm going to check it. Ooh, that's a fun card. So now this player leads. I don't want to fold just yet. Jack on the river might be really good for me. I'm going to go for value. Watch me get called by a 7. No. I think I had it the whole way, but there is a small chance that he has a 7 and pays me. But he was just utter bluffing. At like one of the worst cards, too. Bluffing at that queen is just trash. Because, like, yeah, I don't have many queens, but neither do you. This guy's like 100% VPIP. I think we get off that table. Dun, 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 dun. Just had a flashback in my head of a time I was dealing at Hooters, and this guy he fancied himself a pro, but he was sitting there playing at Hooters. Now here's the thing. You do want to play in the softest games, but you have to have games where there's action. And those games were not action. That's the thing. Those games were just drunken idiots doing dumb shit. So it wasn't good, right? So the funny part, really? So the funny part was he cut out his chips very smoothly, and he might have even been a dealer at some point. But he just you could tell he was just looking down his nose at these other players and getting housed, by the way. And there was a pot that was going on, and he was a very aggressive, angry guy. And here's the thing. You can be aggressive in poker and be very nice. You know what I'm saying? Some of the nicest experiences people had with me while I was playing in that time period was when I was playing live, because I was always courteous. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bad enough you're beating somebody, why you got to be a dick. But this guy was just such a jackass, and there was a hand going on, and I had told the floor man, we don't need this guy's fucking business. And he's really bad for the game, and he's a fucking prick. All the fucking dealers hate him. It's whatever, right? And he said, well, if something happens, it's whatever, but use your discretion to discourage him from playing here. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, I mean, if he didn't like the way you treated him as a dealer, he might leave. And he kind of gave me the wink, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was in a hand, a hand was going on, and I'm dealing, and it's so obvious that he has the nuts, that it's fucking painful, right? And he's trying to bully this guy. And when I say bully, I don't mean bet. I think the guy, he's yelling at people practically, telling them they're stupid and this, that, and the other and all like that. And I told him to knock it off or I was going to throw him out, right? So then he makes a bet, and it was kind of sloppy, and I reach out to touch it and count it and stack it, right? And because I have to call the action. This was where you called the action in this room for everything. So you'd say it's this much to you. And I reach out to grab the chips, and the guy goes, what are you doing? And I go, I'm counting the bet. And he goes, you don't need to count the bet. And I go, no, it's called action. I actually do have to let the player know. Really? There's a lot of two pairs. Okay. And he was like, don't touch my chips, don't touch my chips. And I was like, the floor's not, I told him, I said, the floor's not here. So in that instance, I'm the floor. And I'm telling you now, this is a called action room, because we have a lot of newer players. You have to say it's this much to you. So I'm counting this bet. And he was being a real prick, and I was just like, look, man, don't make me nervous. And we're on the river, right? And he goes, oh, do I make you nervous? Do I scare you? I said, I didn't say you scared me. I said you make me nervous. When you make me nervous, and I had the deck in my hand, right, the stub of the deck, I said, when you make me nervous, my hands start shaking. And I started shaking the deck. And God forbid I was to drop this deck in the middle of this hand that you want to play so badly, you might not like the result. And he's like, what would be the result? And I'm like, the hand would be dead and everybody would get their money back. So don't make me nervous. And I just remember thinking of that just now. And he was like, all right, I'm sorry. I'm like, cool. So then I counted his bet, and I was like, it's 110 to you, sir, if you'd like to call. And he goes, do I have to? And I go, no. And the guy freaks out again, and he's just like, why are you telling him? I was like, he asked me a question. I can tell him, I was like, you can fold your cards, you can raise, you can bet more, or whatever like that. And the guy goes, it was on the turn, and he goes, okay, well, I want to bet more. And I go, okay, well, then you just say raise. And I go, and you have to raise at least this much amount. And he goes, okay, well, I raise. He goes, how much can I raise? I said, you can raise everything in front of you. And he goes, okay, I want to do that. And I go, okay, players all in. It goes back to the fucking asshole, and he goes, blah, 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 blah. And he starts hemming and hawing. And he looks at me, and he goes, what do you think? And I couldn't resist. I go, I think you're an asshole. And the whole table dies laughing. And it was really funny, but obviously he didn't see the humor, and he ended up making the call and losing to this guy's same hand, but with the combo draw. So the guy made the flush on the river with him. They both had the nuts straight with Jack 9. And the fact that he was taking that long to call with the nuts, it's like, dude, if you get outdrawn, you get outdrawn. It's just too bad. But the guy just free rolled it on him and takes him out, whatever. And the guy was sitting there trying to wait for the floor to come back to report me. And I ended up telling him he needs to get 86th. He actually tried to come back the next day, and he ended up getting arrested. It's just so funny. I haven't thought of that guy in 10 years. And, God, he was such an asshole. And he's still out there. Like, I've seen him, not seen him around, but I've heard. And I can describe him to a T. Can we get under the table? My man only raises. Like, he checked the flop and now he's raising the turn. It's like, dude. All fun. Ooh, lots of people here. I appreciate that. You guys like the bigger bets playing the 50 and L. See, this raise is interesting because it's not enough. It's definitely not enough to get me off that. Well, when you check, I'm going to go ahead and bet my equity. Nice play. Just gave it up that quick, huh? I do appreciate y'all being here. That's a lot of people, man. That's awesome. It's cool. It makes me feel like I'm not just barking into the void. Yeah, this is weird. I saw that coming. Can we make this a little bigger? Yeah. And I guess a little bigger here. Yeah, it looks all right. I feel like this table's a little oversized, but whatever. Having fun. Fold, fold, fold. Foldy, fold. Up like 60 bucks right now, so not bad. I think my high point I was up like another 20 bucks or something, but ended up I think it was that set of nines where I had the set of nines and the guy had flopped the straight and lost the minimum just because it seemed kind of obvious. There's a lot of players limping here. I don't mind it, especially when we're only seeing raises from like really aggro guys like this and from the blinds. So getting position here is just brilliant. Fold. Yeah, I'm going to check it. I'm not really... It's a limp pot. Like, what are we trying to accomplish? Just going to check. King on the river is pretty good. I will bet the king if it checks to me. Only because we don't need a showdown. I'm just going to go ahead and bet. Sometimes we get called by worse. Sometimes. Not often. I mean, there's not a lot of worse kings. But there are a few. King 8. I don't know what you're thinking about. Sometimes somebody's got like ace 7 or something, or 6-7. But I'm going to lose here probably 60% of the time. When I'm called that quick by this player in particular, this is kind of an old man coffee. Although this guy thinking about it makes me think he may have a king. Yeah, what was this? Like ace 7? Right? King 8. Wow, I outkicked him. Huh. I mean, he was in the blind. So, nice. Alright, I'll take it. Make a little extra value there. Pick up 3 blinds where other people wouldn't. I like that. I mean, and he was in the small blind, right, as a limp pot, so I could see it. And we're going to go ahead and bet. Just betting to protect, really. That's the thing. I mean, like, he kind of has to have a 10 there to continue. Look at this. Jacks twice in a row. Is that the same jacks twice? Jack of spades, jack of diamonds, jack of hearts. Okay, then put the jack of spades on the board. Check. A little stomach ache going. Get re-raised. I think we want to just call with position. It's not a bad idea. Oh, look at my jack of spades. That's the third time today I've gotten quads. I mean, he bet super small. He could definitely have aces. We're just trying to give him something. He's probably got kings and I can't get paid. I'm just going to jam on him. Snap calls with ace king. Snap calls with the ace king. Snap call. Woo. Ooh, you trapped me so good. I've gotten quads 3 times today. I got paid on 2 of them. I got paid on a set of 10s with ace 10 in my, or a quad 10s with ace 10 in my hand. I flopped quad 6s with 2 6s in my hand, and then I flopped quad jacks with 2 jacks in my hand. I'll fold that. It's a quad stravaganza. Those markers, by the way, that's it's marker, and then it's the hand, Jack, Jack, so JJ, TR, top right. That's the part of the screen you're looking at. Those are just for my editing purposes. But you guys will know that when you see those markers come up, that in a couple minutes, there's going to be a good hand with Jack, Jack, or an interesting hand. I might win it. I don't mind this one. Yeah, we're at like 1123 now. We're doing pretty good. 1123. Tempting if that was a 6. Okay. Get 3-bet on the button by a shorty. Top pair over here in the limp pot. I'm just going to put in the short stack. Obviously, I'm not folding to anybody else, but whatever. Jack, please. I know I used up all my jacks, but can I have one more? So this player leads out. It's a limped pot. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to raise just to kind of slow him up. He's going to have a lot of draws, which he may decide to go apeshit with, but sometimes this is just a donkey play. He calls. 7 on the turn isn't great. I am going to bet again for value and protection and to control the size of the pot. Going to check back now. Aces in the limped pot. Wow, my dude is really trying to get cracked. My dude's really trying to get cracked. That's hilarious. Jesus. Limped it, led, called. He would have called the world if I had bet it. I'm going to bet the 8s now. Okay, that's a lot of draws usually. I mean, unless you have exactly king, queen, I don't know how many bluffs throughs you have here. Oh, we hit the 4 on the turn. That makes sense. Okay, nice play. I mean, betting the flop would have done me better. I wasn't checking because I wasn't worried about it, but it's one of those ones where it's like, why bet it, you know? I'm going to bet small here. Get re-raised. I'm just going to call. This player usually overreacts when he's got bad hands, so I think this is one where I'm screwed. King in the turn. Jacks again. We will, I don't mind this. I'm on 2 other 50 NLs. We'll see if we can get onto another one. All right, now I don't like it. 3-bet from the small. I got discoed. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was weird. I just got discoed. I'm going to bet the turn here. This is how we get value, and we have a little bit of protection. We take it down. Yeah, I think it's just like an ace-king kind of thing. Yeah, the internet went out for a second. It's a nice sized pot, and I do believe we have to bet the turn. Made the ace. This lead is kind of interesting. Sometimes it's a trap, sometimes it's a block. Oh, he just folded. Alright. Sometimes this guy has a 10, but I think we just call one street. Oh, you didn't have shiznit. That's a deuce. I'm just going to bet it up. You raise, so you have a draw, huh? I re-raise. He calls. I'm not folding, but I'm going to let him do it. He can have 8-9 as well. Kind of sucks. It's a bad run out for me, but I can't bet and get called by anything I beat, but I can check and get bluffed at. Ace-10. Wow. Yeah, I don't think he was going to fire another dollar into there. Ooh, aces. Okay. See a min raise from our friend. And we are going to re-raise. No checks here. I check you. Cold call. Re-raise. Believe it or not, you will see the re-raise. So other than pocket tens, I'm not worried about much. I'm going to go ahead and bet. My friend here can have a lot more deuces and tens. But we'll take it down. I mean, what can I do? I can't check, right? That's fine. Can I get on another 50 and L? These bets are silly. My man plays a lot of hands. Check. It's a limp pot. It's not too much reason to raise. I'm going to check raise the river. You wouldn't think you could check raise the river, get paid with Queen Jack's top trips, and be good. But his bets were so small, I think I had the minimum. I was thinking is King Jack the minimum, but I guess Queen Jack is the minimum. I guess technically 10 Jack is the minimum because that's where we tie. But I guess Queen Jack is the conceivable minimum. Yeah, it just didn't seem like a really good hand. Plus it was a limp pot. I think we can bet that. I'm number one on this other table for the 50 and L. God damn it. Sorry, I was muted, guys. I didn't realize it was unmuted. I'm sorry. I'm just going to bet at it. Fairly large. Not overly, but, you know, enough. I want to be here, I guess, if I'm going to play one of these. Oh, wait a minute. Can I get in on this one? This is better. Yeah, it is. Oh, nice. All right, fuck this table. So I get called. Can the board pair once for me? Thank you, Lordy. We're just trying to get him to draw. 5 on the river is kind of good. Let him have the 6. I mean, it's a limped pot. He should have the 5 a lot, right? Yeah, sucker foo! What'd you have? What'd you have? What'd you have, big boy? Go on now. It's not showing the hand. What the fuck? 5 deuce. He had deuces full of 5s, and I didn't get it all. I'm kind of ashamed of myself. But honestly, he's just not supposed to have that very much.
Zuri, what is this?
I mean, on the river, I bet half my stack, so I probably could have gotten it all. He thought about it, though. Like, he really thought about it. Like, I could have gotten it. But then again, like, how am I supposed to know he's got a full house? He's never supposed to have a full house. Hilarious. Raise it up. This is looking like a really good table. A lot of money behind me. Foldy, foldy. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I forgot that it was muted. I did not realize. I just looked over at the preview, and I'm like, ooh, I got jacks. And I'm like, look back, oh, yeah, they're over here. So this player's defending. This player goes all in. Let's just ISO. I think we want to go ahead and just bet here like we have the ace. Really? Okay, so that's a flush draw a lot. Kings. Look at the 9. Let's get it all. You wanted to raise, bro. See, here's the thing. They're doing that with a draw. So when he does that with a draw, he's expecting me to check the turn. I'm going to bet that turn the same way every time. Every time. Give me another set of 3s. They make a full house. Check. I probably could have bet bigger on the turn. Look at this. I mean, obviously we're calling if he calls. That's kind of odd. I don't think my hand holds enough. Look at the 50 all in. Just barrels it off. It's not bad. Oh, I had 3s the hand before. I forgot. Sure. Okay. Oh, I thought I was going to flop the straight. Pick up a 6. That's not bad. Oh, look at this. Would have flopped the bottom end. Just going to go ahead and bet. I'll fold that one. I'm going to check the turn. And you don't bet. I checked twice and you don't bet. Wow. Maximum risk, minimum reward. Way to go, bro. I mean, I'll bet 2 pair. I'm just giving action here. Look at this fucking idiot. I guess we want to get off that table. I check that. Might win this with a 4. Ace on the turn, super bad. Fives are good. You can have that. Yeah, I'm going to replace one of these 10 and Ls. I'm rewatching that hand now with the full house. 7 on the turn is good. Yeah, I like my bets. I maybe could have gotten more. Like, if I had overbet jammed it, I probably would have gotten more, which is probably the play there because he's going to have a lot of aces and some 6s. So I should have overbet jammed it. I fucked it up. Yeah, I'm going to ditch this table. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yahama? Was that what that said? I'm going to get off this table and take a different one. I don't like that table. It's not working for me. Plus, I get to mix it up a little bit. I was there for like 150 hands, and I really couldn't make more than $1, so... Just crushing it tonight. Let's go. It definitely feels like it. I mean, here's the thing, though. It's just easier. Yeah, we're at 1160 right now. So, pretty good. I think 2.5, maybe 2.5 of those are from the 50 and L, and the rest is from 10 and L. So, I think I'm up like 110 or so in... No, 120 or so maybe in the 50 and L, and the other, what is that? The other like 30 or 40 bucks is the 10 and L. So don't sleep on the 10 and L, man. I mean, it pays. Check. Got shot wheel. Dun, 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 dun. This definitely feels... Oh, look at the deuce on the river. I'd have had to call one bet. It goes check, check, turn, and then we fucking check raise river. Man. We just try to play when the games are good. That's the rule. Sorry, I know that bumped my mic. Open ender. Get 3-bet by my buddy again. I don't mind it too much. Yeah, he's just betting big when he's... I think I want to 3-bet this one just in case. Yeah, he was just giving it up immediately. Get called and a king comes off. I'm gonna bet bigger. Alright. Sometimes they draw. Check. Fold this one. Wow, 75. Look at this. Old man coffee. You can have it, man. I'm not even going to play the ace-jack against you. But this guy has only called raises the whole time and limped. And now in first position, he opens to 7.5. Wonder what he's got. Didn't even play the ace-jack. Need to flop a straight there. It's a fun one because I think I would call with king queen or 10-jack, but when you've got an ace, it's just never a good idea because you're gonna end up making a pair and just being fucked. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this one. Check. Yeah. Go ahead. I was looking for a bluffing spot. There really isn't one. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you wanna. Calls. Well, this player leads out. I'm just gonna raise right at it. If this player jams, it kind of sucks. I don't think I can fold though, based on price. Depending on, yeah, okay. This guy calls, queen on the turn. I'm not going to check. If he's got a queen, it's just too bad. Look at that ace. I think he's just on a flush draw anyway. Wow, he had ace queen. Look at the one outer. That's why you got a 3-bet, bro. That's why you got a 3-bet. Thanks for the one outer. I love it. I show up at 8 hands later, I bust him with a one outer. I mean, to be fair, he 2-outered me before that. I'm gonna check. I'm only really checking to try to get a bet paid on the river. I'm not really worried about the ace. Yeah. Jacks, wow. I mean, I definitely got the max, I think. I don't think I'm ever getting 2 streets. I mean, this guy just doesn't have enough, so go ahead, bro. 1168 even. Pot. Fold. Be nice if somebody else called here. All right. Now we'll call. I was going to say, it doesn't look like my flop from what I can see. I'm going to go ahead and bet this, believe it or not. There's backdoor spades. There are deuces. I think aces are sometimes good for me. I'm going to check the turn. When he bets big, yeah, you can just have it, bro. He's just too short. If somebody else had called, I could have bet again, but he only had like $4. You gonna 3-bet again? I'm gonna go ahead and bet. Snap called. I'm gonna check. If he has a jack, he just got a good run out to get paid off. That's kind of interesting. I don't think he's got the flush, but I don't think I can beat whatever he has. I honestly think he has a set of jacks and he's falling apart. This is interesting. So this is never a king. That's the thing here. So I'm going to raise it. So I raised, it gets re-raised and re-raised. I'm going to fold the tens. Yeah, look at that. Goes right down. When you have the ace of spades, you can do that all day. See, now these guys are going apeshit. Made the diamond flush. Yeah, king, queen, and aces, right? Yeah. Really? Yeah, he did have the ace. It's close. It's kind of a loose call, but it's fine. I don't want to fold there in every instance because it just makes you going to get overbluffed. I mean, I probably should at the 10 and L, but when I have the queen, it's the second nuts. I've seen players bluff with less. I remember you used to sell action on the 215 Sunday Million on Stars. Any consideration for something similar in the future? Just curious. I've talked about this before. I'm basically not selling action at this time. Look at this. Because I can't afford to. I know that sounds weird, but here's the thing. I have enough bankroll to play enough tournaments and cash games to keep me occupied, which is great. But giving up a percentage of my wins would hurt me too much right now. Like, you actually have to have more money in the bank to sell action than to not. Like, when you see like pros like selling big chunks of these mega buy-ins, that's one thing. But if it's a tournament that I can afford to play, I can't really sell the action. And I'm not going to play anything I can't afford to play. If somebody wanted to just straight buy me into a tournament and chop it, it would have to be a really big buy-in. It would have to be, I don't know, minimum $100 buy-ins to do that. But they'd have to literally just transfer me the money and say, I'll chop it with you. Because that would be good for the stream. But in all honesty, I have to pay taxes on everything I win. It's really not worth it. And it is very hard to explain that. At an H&R Block, it was like, yeah, I had this $10,000 win, but I only got $5,000 of it or whatever. So I've never been big on selling action. The stream was so popular before that I had a lot of people just asking all the time. So what I did was I made it impossible to be profitable. I said, look, I'll sell action at 2.0, meaning, and you have to buy 50%. That's it. Meaning they had to pay for the tournament, and then we chopped it. Right, so they got their money back. Like if I played a $200 tournament and won $800, they would get their buy-in back. So they would take the $200 and then we would chop the other $6, right? And that was worth it because I got to play the Sunday Million and a bunch of events when I was in Canada. But in all honesty, I can't afford to give up any percentage of my wins on anything I'm going to play, and I have enough stuff to play right now. Like it's more profitable for me to play a $20 tournament and have 100% of myself than it is to play a $50 tournament and have half of myself. You know what I mean? It's interesting. I think we just check here. Yeah, when he checks twice, he just got a 9. I thought he was trying to go for the bluff, but he just had a 9. So there's no reason to bet. Man, I got a little stomach ache going. It's kind of weird. I mean, in the future, who knows? Right? Maybe I'll sell action for something. But it's really just not a good idea at the state I'm in. You know. But I got a solid bankroll for tournaments on ACR and a solid bankroll now for the limits I'm playing on WSOP. And, you know, I don't really think I need to be selling action. It's not like I'm getting staked, right? Like if I had a stake, if I had a horse, or if I was a horse, although that's probably not a good idea for me either, because unless the guy was gonna like fully make me a stable, like put me in games, pay for some of my living expenses, you know, like a real stable, then that would be different. Which it's pretty cheap, because my dad's basically doing that. So these players are in the blind. Normally I'm not betting here, but I'm just betting this one because these players are in the blind, and I don't want to have to make a guessing game later. So I think a lot of times we get rid of the bad, you know, runouts for us. I think when the turn comes off, I do go ahead and bet again. He's never folding an ace, but we just don't want to see anything weird happen. I'm going to check the riv. Ace, queen. These people are pussies. Like, hilarious. I'm glad a queen didn't hit the river. Like, kind of hilarious. You don't go for the raise on the turn. I mean, I know you have ace, queen, but, like, I can really only have ace, king, and ace, jack to beat you, right? And if I'm gonna bet the river again. So maybe I should have checked the turn. I thought about checking the flop and playing it that way, but they're in the blinds. It's like I really shouldn't be doing that. And sometimes we're gonna get called by, like, you know, on that flop, like 10 jack and king jack and queen jack. So when we bet flop and turn, and then the river comes out and it doesn't make a straight card, then we just check back. So I think it's fine. But yeah, I'm a pretty cheap horse right now. I've seen guys take horsing deals where they know their monthly expenses and they tell the guy twice as much. And they tell him straight up, they're like, this is what my monthly expenses are. I need this much, and it's twice as much. So they're already profitable before the stake. And then they stay in makeup or whatever, and it doesn't matter. They just keep pocketing that extra money a month. Okay. It's a pretty good flop. I mean, I don't know how crazy somebody goes with an ace here. This is kind of weird. I'm going to let that go. Well, we made the nuts. I'm going to try to look weak. He's thinking about it. I honestly don't even think he had an ace going. Now that I think about it, it doesn't make too much sense that he would have an ace going there. Backdoor outs. Makes sense. Appreciate the answer. No problem, man. I'm very open. You can ask me straight up anything. I'm going to check it. I took too long. That river can be really good or really bad. I don't think we bet it. Interesting. Might win. Nice. What a winner. Second pair on the turn, and it's an ace. Well, third pair on the turn, but kind of an interesting situation. But I think I just want to bet it and find out, because I don't know if anybody with an ace folds, but I know that they don't raise. But a 9 will raise for sure. Flush draw might call. Got it, bro. Just like I'm talking out exactly what they're going to do with a 9. And then they go ahead and do it. It's just hilarious. Like I'm not even thinking about that with any ace. Ace king, it's going right in the fucking muck. Maybe the Chipotle. How do you feel after the Chipotle?
I feel okay.
Because I've got a little stomach ache going. A little.
I mean, no water this time, so.
Okay. I don't know. It's whatever. It's not bad. I'm just kind of meh.
Brooke was like, "You need to take a pregnancy test." I said, "Brooke, we've gone through this, buddy. And bless your heart for wanting me to be pregnant with you, but."
I definitely think you would absolutely know if you were pregnant.
And you know what? I used to think I would know. Because I did know. At this point, I don't really. It's been so long, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, but it's like I haven't broken a bone since I was a kid. But
Nah,
I'd know.
but breaking a bone is different.
I think I'd know.
You definitely know. Getting pregnant, you don't necessarily experience pain that way, so that comes at the end, not really at the beginning.
No, I know, but I'm saying, in that first millisecond when you're like, is that broken? Like, you never think that when it's broken. When it's broken, you're like, oh, I broke that.
Right.
It's not, is that?
It's crossed my mind, but it's not, I mean, I just feel like realistically, it's not probable, so. But I know these hot flashes are freaking killing me.
I mean, the AC's off. You can turn it down. It is warm in here for no.
It is warm?
Yeah.
Okay. It's only 74.
Yeah, that's... Indoors, that's warm. Outdoors, that's cool, because there's air moving and shit, I always think indoors, it's 72 is where you gotta be.
That's what I just turned into. GG, you better move.
I think we just bet here.
Thanks, buddy.
Get called. I do think we're going to bet again. I mean, he's going to have more draws than he has queens. I think if he has something really good, we're going to find out about it. This may be ill-advised, but I did set it up. Let's do it. Yep. Nice bet for you. Check. Fold. check. Jack's pretty good. Player calls. I'm going to check the turn. Call. He can have a lot of king-jack combos, but then again, he can also have bluffs. Sucker. You got 5s. Why are you calling? When the king hits and I check the turn, he decided to bluff. You funny. Oh. No help. A queen or a 7 or an 8. Even a jack is okay. That's fun. Very aggressive player. That was an interesting run out there. I'm just going to call that one. Sometimes I'll 3-bet that, but not always. Just because it keeps my range pretty wide. Fold here. Dun, 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 dun. Straight race. I think we get off this table. We got the double up. Should be raising those a lot, but this player behind is super aggressive, so I was kind of expecting him to raise. This guy. The lead out's kind of funny. In a limped pot, it's an okay move. I see a lot of players doing it more and more. The best lead is 2-pair. But now with that 9 out there, you're kind of at mercy when this fucking raise comes in. Because of the 10-jack combos. People love 10-jack. I think we're just going to go ahead and bet here. Dun, 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 dun. Raise it up, and again, get min raised by my buddy over here. 100% V-pip. That's my note on him. Meaning he doesn't raise too often. I think we just check back the king. I don't think we get paid. I do think we bet this turn. We get a lot of king queens to call. I think we check this river just in case. Oh, you don't want to bluff? Did you actually have like king queen? Pocket 9. I think I got the max. And I love making them show down there. Raise it up. The longer this guy takes, the more I'm going to bet. Let's raise this. I mean, the more often. I'm always going to bet the same amount. Queens, that's nice. So I got re-raised again by the same player, but it's a bigger raise. He plays every hand. I mean, if he's got aces or kings, it's whatever. Kings, nice for you. Queen, please. Ah. Ooh! Bink! Don't go to the well so much, bro. You'll get respect. Bink, bink. Later, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Let's see where we ended up. Oh, can you play their help? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, bro. Yeah. We are on delay, but I'm answering. I play on ACR pretty much full time. That's my main spot. You're seeing me now play on WSOP because the money is good locally, and I'm in the middle of another challenge, 1K to 10K. But yeah, mostly I'm a tournament player. I like ACR a lot. I think the structures are good. I know the payouts are good. It's very fair. It's very easy to do. And I'm not a stormer with them anymore, or whatever they call them, pros things. But I used to be back in the day, and I still have an affiliate code. So if you click the link on my homepage, it's a picture of Lando Calrissian from Solo. It says, "Come play with me." If you click on that link and sign up through there and use my code FLIPCASH, I think it's FLIPCASH. It's written there. Let me see here. Where is it? If you use my code, you'll get a sign-up bonus. Yeah, here it is. FLIPCASH. FLIPCASH. You'll get rake back 27% daily on every tournament you get. You do have to go to rewards and click it, but it's pretty easily done, or they just pay it out to you on Wednesdays. That goes for cash games for every level and for all tournaments. You get rake back on your entry fees, so it's really worth it. Go ahead and do that, and as appreciation, I'm not going to lie, I get a couple bucks. I'll send you $10 on ACR when you sign up and make your deposit of a minimum of $25. I'll send you 10, help you get started. But you do get that match bonus only once, and I believe it's up to $250. So if you can, I would load up with it. It's pretty easy to clear. But yeah, I like ACR, man. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to pass you guys along to a host, one of the best streamers that I watch on Twitch. Very funny, very skillful video game player, not a poker player, but I think you guys will enjoy it, expand your horizons. And how'd we end up? So we ended up $170 ahead today. $170 or $64 and some change. So pretty good for 50 NL for 2 hours plus all the 10 NLs. I think I pulled about 2 buy-ins and change off the 50 NL and probably 5 or 6 off the 10 NL. So ran pretty good, but also played, I think, pretty well. There's a lot of games going, so I'm going to be back in a little bit. I just need to take a break, splash some water on my face, and get something to eat. And I'll see you guys in a bit. But yeah, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you later. Stick around.